Now, make another drink. And a bolt to the vamp. It's going to be a dead vamp. Chips in. Gotta start somewhere. Now we got a ripe 30 life. What does she have? What is she sitting on? Untaps all the lands. And more looting. Discards Barrio's expertise. Two cards. Two cards. Witch's Cottage. Which is going to find what? She want the vamp? She want the other vamp? Which vamp? Sanctum Seeker. Okay. Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. What could the last card be? What could it be? Omen of the Sea. On step. Help filter a little bit. Making a lot of Drake. These things are becoming a problem. I guess she could be sitting on Epic Downfall. Yes. Swing Drakes. Opt. Second. Go to my older studio. Here we go. Now I can project my voice a little bit. Don't want to be too loud. Talking about game plans and sideboards. But yeah, I just wanted to prognosticate that maybe Epic Downfall is in Erica's hand. That's the only card I can think of that she wouldn't want to play on that last turn. Also, she's up to 7 mana. She could have severed the bloodline and killed all of the Drakes, and then swung in with Grey Merchant, forced a block, and then there would be no Drakes on the battlefield. But alas, here they are. What is her plan? Is she not aware that she has Sever in the graveyard? I guess not. I guess not. That'll be some post-match commentary, perhaps. I just realized I'm probably not even in frame. You're probably just looking at my junk. Let's see. Yep, just my gut. Why not? There we go. It's hella glitchy because I'm not plugged in. Let me get some power going. Going to game 2 now, and perhaps Erica won't start with a 4-card hand this time, but got mighty close with that 4-card hand, let me just say. Let's see. There's so much junk on this table. But you know what? That's what we do. That's what we do for Magic. That's what we do for love. Here we go. We have power now. Turn 1 Grazer, or grazing like a raisin. Erica, no turn 2 play. But we all know that could just be the Blacklands Paragon waiting for their turn to strike. Let's see if there's a joke attack from Nick. I want to see it. I want to see it, and then I want to see it get ambushed. Okay. No turn 2 play at all from Erica. Turn 3 perhaps. What do we got? Fruit. Cool. Back up to 7 cards. Has a food now. 18 life. Kind of where she wants to be. Nick now with an opt. Puts the card on the bottom, draws a new card. Looking for that signature spell. We have 4 lands. We're paying cost mighty quickly. Circuitous Route. Just ramping out the lands. Ramping them out. Not under any immediate pressure. Turn 3, already 6 mana available. Holy cow. Erica now, 8 cards in hand. 7 cards, 4 mana. This is where her cards get really good. Bloodline Keeper. Now that is a must answer from Nick. Nick does have Urza's Rage that could kill it. Does have Prophetic Bolt, which could kill it. But he doesn't have any of those right now. He's opting, perhaps looking for it. Let's see. Cast opt. Thinking. Card on top. That's a bad sign for Erica. Here we go. Red mana, blue mana. Ooh, Improbable Alliance. Maybe his plan is to just make fairies. Make more guys than Erica can send out with a Bloodline Keeper. Well, the Bloodline Keeper, those are 2/2 vamps. Fairies are just 1/1s. Let's see. Turn 5 now. 5th mana from Erica. Feel like this is the inflection point of the deck. Ooh, a second Bloodline Keeper. This is dangerous zone for Nick. He's got to find a removal spell stat. Swings with the Bloodline Keeper instead of making a creature. Interesting play. And Nick's just going to let it through. Just going to let it through and see what happens. All right. Back over to Nick now. 3 cards in hand. 7 mana. Can just start pumping out Improbable Alliance. 8 mana. 2 cards in hand. What do we have here? Improbable Alliance. Okay, so draw, discard, which is going to trigger, make a fairy. Discards a forest. Creates a fairy. 10 minutes on the clock, which is very important. Very important indeed. I think Erica needs to start trying to transform these Bloodline Keepers as quick as possible. Gray Merchant of Asphodel, 6 damage from Devotion, coming right at you. Puts Nick down to 11. And boom, there's a 6th land from Erica. Does she want... I think she wants to start holding these Bloodline Keepers back. Nope. Nope, just swinging in. She smells blood. Nick is at 11. Nope, keeps one behind, but just sends 1. This Grazer does have reach. He could chump with the Grazer. No, sends a fairy to chump. Sends 1 small, humble fairy to block this vampire. The second Bloodline Keeper is hanging back, but making a vamp. Just making it abundantly clear that is the plan. So 3 vampires in play right now. We could get the flips next turn. I want to see some flips. I want to see some Bloodline Keeper flips. Growth Spiral. Nick looking for an answer for these vampires. Where are they? Needs Prophetic Bolt stats. Probable Alliance. Gonna trigger. We're gonna get another fairy because of the Growth Spiral. 2 cards in hand. 3, 5, 7 mana still open for Nick. Not quite enough for the Hellkite though. 3. What is this? Thirst for Meaning? Ooh, New Horizons. Okay. That's going to put a counter on the Grazer. The Grazer does have reach. The Grazer can block anything for days. What do we got now? 3 mana. There's an Urza's Rage on one of the Bloodline Keepers. No cards left in hand for Nick. Erica now, 5 cards, 6 mana. Has the means to really get out of control here. Needs to flip that Bloodline Keeper. Land number 7. This is Mephidros. That is great for her, because that means she could get to 5 vampires. Four cards in hand. Perhaps heavy-handed with removal. Makes a vampire. Let's see it. Let's see it. I want to see Mephidros. No. No, just... Okay. Swings with a vampire, swings with Grey Merchant. We get double block on the vampire. That's 1 fewer vampire for Bloodline Keeper. Erica doesn't order the creatures, so both creatures are going to survive. It's one of the peculiar things about MTG Out. There's a 3rd Bloodline Keeper now. 3 men up, 3 cards in hand. Nick, just 1 card in hand. But you can Improbable Alliance, create a fairy, and start sifting through the cards. Try to find something better. What is this now? Okay, still Improbable Alliance. Draw a card, discard a card. Discards a gate, creates another fairy. No reason to not have the vamps pop off next turn. Arboreal Grazer, okay. That's a blocker. Nick just looking for time, but I don't think Erica's going to give it to him. At least not any more time. There are 3 vampires in play. Alright, cracking the food in a turn, sure, why not? If she taps both the Bloodline Keepers, then we have 5 vampires. That means we can flip the vampires and get out of control. Grey Merchant, is that lethal? 2, 4, 6, 8. Not quite. Generica wins. We're gonna go to game 3 now. Both these decks not realizing their true potential until turn 4. In this particular time, Erica didn't have to maul, Nick did, so she was able to get the 4-drop out quicker. Also, she was on the play. We'll see how being on the play affects Nick's game plan this crucial 3rd game. I look like a shadow man. What is going on here? All right. Nick, 6 cards. Erica keeps the full 7. Nick sends a card back. Starts with the forest, starts with a grazer. Look out. Combo assembled. Simic Guildgate from the Arboreal Grazer. Erica, swamp, pass. No 1-drops in this deck. Over to Nick now with his 2 lands. He has the mana advantage because the Grazer. We're on land number 3 now. Nothing. Back over to Erica. Erica's got the full grip. Land number 2. And Mire Triton. Okay, that's a creature that can get through Arboreal Grazer because of the Death Touch. Nick, in response, is going to thirst for meaning. He's got 7.5 minutes on the clock. If this game goes anything like Game 1, there could be an issue. He might have to speed up a little bit. Discards another Grazer and Thawing Glaciers. Erica has to lose Mephidros Vampire and Temer it. Uh-oh. 3, 4. Wilderness Reclamation. Reclamation is live. 2 more cards left in Nick's hand. But it's all gravy from here. This is exactly what he wants his deck to be doing. Does Erica have the Libation? Now that would be crucial. Pivotal. A Witch's Cottage. That's not right. That's not what she wants. Especially a tapped Witch's Cottage. Does she still have a turn, a 2-mana play? Agonizing Remorse. Black Lance. Another Triton. Oh, there is the Remorse. Okay. Okay. Perhaps would have been better last turn. But let's see what she hits. What was Nick sandbagging? Was he sandbagging anything? Lets him keep the Brawl's expertise. And instead exiles Arboreal Grazer. Huh. I guess Erica's deck is all about ETB effects. Doesn't mind getting her cards bounced. Opt now. Puts a card on the bottom. Draws a card. 4 cards. No, sorry, 4 mana, 2 cards. There is an island which just got played. Brawl's expertise still in hand. Untaps Wilderness Wreck. Over to Erica now. Land number 4. Land number 4. Crucial land number 4. 5 cards in her hand. Swings with the Triton again. No blocks. Second main phase. Ooh, Sanctum Seeker. I mean, but letting Nick keep the Brawl's expertise allows him to just bounce that to her hand. 3, 6 mana now for Nick. 2 cards in hand. 1 is Brawl's expertise. Perhaps going for it here. Yeah. Yeah, why not just remove the things that are dealing damage to you? Makes sense. Does he have a card to play? New Horizons. Puts a counter on the Grazer. Is he going to get in? He gets in with a Grazer. Oh, what a terrifying monster. This hideous monstrosity. Talk about behemoths on Ikoria. Right here is the biggest behemoth of them all. 1/4 reach Grazer. What a monster. Arboreal Grazer, more like Hellraiser. A Witch's Cottage now, putting good old Mephidros on top. Alright, that is really good with Sanctum Seeker, but is contingent upon Nick missing plays. Missing Prophetic Bolts. There are still ops and Thirst for Meanings. A lot of ways Nick can still get back in this game. A lot of ways he can stay shut out. What's Erica going to do with her mana? Once again, most of her cards, high CMCs. 4s and 5s and 6s. Farigha's Libation. Target opponent sacrifices an enchantment. He had New Horizons, though. I don't think she saw it. I don't think she fully realized. Well, here's Myra Triton once again. 2 cards. Another oh, it's the same Mephidros Vampire. Temple of Andon. Top or bottom? Temple of Abandon. Puts the card on the bottom. Oh, that Witch's Cottage. Also that Libation. Just a turn too late. 6 mana now, but Mephidros is gone. Milled by her own Myra Triton once again. Is it Sanctum Seeker? Sanctum Seeker. We're back to where we were 2 turns ago, but with a stronger Grazer. We're going to get a swing from the Mire Triton. We should see a swing from the Mire Triton. Yes. Nick now down to 14. He did bottom that card. Let's see if he draws something better now. A groan. Another Arboreal Grazer. Arboreal Grazer. Hellraiser. Coming at you with a straight razor. Violent, vicious creatures, these Grazers. These beasts. Absolute behemoths. Untap the lands. Black Lands Paragon coming in on end step. Why the F not? The difference, though, is that 1/4 Grazer is going to absolutely dismember this human knight, shred it apart with its sloth-like claws. Look at that. Look at that tail it has. It has a massive jaguar tail just choking that tree folk. Just a matter of time before he's choking the Paragon, too. 6 lands for Erica. Does she have the Sever? The Sever would put the nail in the coffin really quick. 2, 3. Another Sanctum Seeker. Oh. The squeeze is being put on right now. I don't think that Paragon needs to come in unless it wants to get dismembered. Okay. She is sending that Blacklands Paragon to its goddamn grave. 2 Seekers causes it to trigger. And a 12 for Nick, 24 for Erica. Let's see what these blocks are. Yes, just crushes this Blacklands Paragon's skull between its arboreal thighs. However, the other Arboreal Grazer valiantly sacrifices itself to this vampire. Oh, the second Blacklands Paragon pumping the other Blacklands Paragon to give it Death Touch and Lifelink. We got dead Grazers. Did she target it? Yes. Boom. Just kills itself in battle. Nick now down to 10. Going to need a Leaf Drake Roost to get back into this game. Gonna need some expert blocks. He just passes. This could be lethal. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is a lethal attack. Gray Merchant for good measure. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Down at 2, and then death via triggers. Jericho wins the match.